Hello YouTube, and welcome to Mothership Down. Now, this is not a typical game I usually play on stream, but I wanted to try it out because I really enjoyed the demo, because I was interested to see where it would go. Now, I'm not for sure if I'm going to continue playing this game, if it's going to be a one-shot, if it's going to be a 100% completion. I don't know, but for now, today, basically, my intention is to play through the game and just complete the levels as they are. Like, not go after any extra challenges unless I'm sure I can do them the first time. But as soon as I complete the level, it doesn't matter if I've completed the challenges for it, move on to the next. I don't know how long this game is, but we'll find out. Hi Mom, welcome to the stream. Okay, it's gonna start off very simple, very obvious. In Mothership Down, you fly your moon lander from their starting platform to the platform with the matching colored lights. Click and drag on the launch arrow above to choose the starting launch direction. Drag and drop instructions from the taskbar onto the level to fire your ship boosters, redirecting its flight path. Alright. Thanks for the lurk, Mom. When you're ready to fly, hit launch. If your ship launch doesn't go to plan, hit build to go back to moving and placing instructions. Hit spacebar to quickly switch modes. All clear? All clear. We are the system onboard computer. Oh. Never mind. So basically, if you do this, oh, whoops, it shows you your flight path, and ta-da. Of course, this is only the first level, so it's gonna be super duper easy. Oh, did I try again? Yes, next. Okay. Most levels have multiple goals to try. Hit the tab or click the mini star tab to the left to show your goals. A different solution will be offered or often be required for each level and goal in a level. However, hover over the goals to show more information. Some levels have a time limit goal. On these levels, a timer will be replace SOCC's face when you hit launch. Cargo crates will sometimes be scattered around the level. Collect them all to complete the related goal. All clear? All clear. So in this level, it says win and collect all the cargo. Mid difficulty. Alright. So... let's see. Okay, so I did collect that one. And do that. Okay, good. Trying to do this damageless if possible. That should be it. Easy. It's 3 stars. Clicking on the trash icon, can icon will, while in build mode, lets you reset all of your instructions at once, returning them to the taskbar. In build mode, you can see the flight pattern of your launch. You can swap between visualization modes. By clicking on the I or pressing E. In launch mode, you can speed the playback. I already know all this. If you need to revisit, okay. This is probably take no damage and a time limit. Full health, yep, 8 seconds. Alright, cool. Easy enough. So, going like this. Not. Okay. So, first I want to do this. Okay. And I want to do something like this. Okay. That's what this is for. I have always been a fan of puzzle games, so... let's see... Okay, yeah, no. Then I gotta do that. Most likely that again. Nope. Okay, let me see if I cannot... fix this in some way, shape, or form. Oh, too low. Will that just careen me into the wall? Yes, it will. Okay. So if I go straight up and straight over, what happens here? Okay, first of all, not high enough. Alright. Maybe if I add an up arrow, like so. Absolutely not. Maybe if I add a right arrow instead. No. Okay, so it looks like it might have to be something like this. Will that just cause issues? No, it will not. Good. Alright. Do that. Okay. Alright, that's good. I think this might be it for this level. Nope. That's not good. Maybe something like that. Nope. A little too soon. Perfect. I want to at least try to get one of the... There we go. Nailed it. Full health. And I will come back to this level on my own time if I choose to. Okay. Watch out. You won't be able to place instructions within the field of these crystals. Ah. I see. So what I want to do is something like... this, maybe? Full health? Yep. I'm gonna try that again. Nailed it. So that was actually a new mechanic that wasn't in the previous in the demo. All right. Full health, only one instruction. Interesting. Nope. Not quite high enough. Maybe like that. Nope. I don't think that the one instruction... have to pick the right one. It's gotta be the diagonal up. Or the actual up. So, I'm gonna see what a typical launch looks like. Almost. Maybe, just maybe like that. There we go. Figured I could do it. That one was fairly easy. Let's try this one. 3 stars. Let's see. Full health and win, I can probably do. Okay. Okay. Almost, actually. Maybe like that. Nope. I want to try to get over that hump. Oof. Little too far. Okay. So we move that there. Alright, cool. And we turn around and we do that. Okay. I'm just trying to get the, full life right now. Okay. So, we do that. And we do that. And we do that, of course. Almost. There, that should do it. Like I said, I'm just gonna beat the level and progress. $14 I could probably shave off time. But like I said, I'm just curious about all the new levels and stuff that I've actually never seen before. Okay, this is no damage when full health. Okay. This one I might just beat and then move on to the next. Okay. I'll just beat this and move on to the next, I think, personally. Okay. Ooh, close. Really? Wow. Really? Yep. Alright. Guess I can't take that much damage here. There we go. I'm just gonna skip that one. I remember that one being quite difficult. Let's see. Weatherman. 2 instructions. Is it full health? Yeah, and when. Okay. Alright. Ooh, really? Maybe it's something more like that? Nope. Alright. Sorry, I have an itchy ear. Actually, I think I remember this one. Nope. Because it says only 2 instructions. That's kind of crazy. But that's fine. Like I said, full health is gonna be fine for me. Okay. I don't remember this one being There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's actually kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, nope. Need that closer for more boost. Let's see here. Oh. Nope. Yep, okay. It's fine. One more. I think right there should just about do it. Ah. Maybe if it's out a little more. Perfect. That should do it. Full life and everything. Cool. Come back later for 2 instructions if I so choose. Let's do this one now. Simple physics. 2 instructions, no trampolines. I might actually just do the trampolines first. Or the two instructions first. And maybe just 2 up. No. Almost. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Hopefully that'll work. Something like that, maybe? Why isn't it moving? That's my issue here. Why isn't it actually, like, moving after I make impact here? Almost. Nice! 2 instructions and win. Now now honestly I can just do the 0 trampolines. I'll do that again on my own time. We have found ancient structures in the next region which will make it satisfying. Oh, I couldn't. I could actually move to the next region if I wanted to. I need 10 stars. I'm gonna try and complete all of these levels. Alright. course, going to be getting the crates. Probably 0 damage as well, if at all possible. Okay. Alright. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a little hop. Then we go up, of course. Ah, whoopsie doodle. There we go. Okay. Then, like, at the height of that. Because eventually we're gonna get into things like multiple ships. Ooh. That did not work in the slightest. Try something like that, maybe. And then... oh, maybe, actually. Maybe I want to come from the top instead of the bottom. Alright. Just do that. See how this goes. I'm still kind of enjoying this game. It's still a fun game. Maybe, just maybe? Something like that. Just barely a boost, rather than a huge boost. Nope. Oh. Well, of course. I'm probably way overcomplicating this, which is fine. It's a puzzle game. But there are multiple solutions. It's fine. I could probably get the if I actually lower it a little bit, that should actually be fine, I think. Nope. It's still not fine. Maybe it requires a diagonal up? I'm afraid of it smashing into the wall there. Yeah, see, just like that. Maybe like an immediate up. Something like that. Because rails are also new to the game from the demo. Yeah, no. It's gotta be an up at some point. Maybe at the very, very tippy top of the height. Because the problem is I'm getting too much momentum coming off of that. Okay. That actually worked. Too much. There's no down. That already hits the wall. I don't think if I do that, it'll have enough oomph to make it. Might have been easier just to do the level clear and the other challenges. Yeah, win in 6 seconds, collect cargo, full health, win. Might have been easier just not to collect the cargo, to be honest with you. I mean... launch one down, I think that will give me too much oomph. It's very kind of precise almost. How you have to set it up. Let's see if I can just barely get it. See, it hits off that wall there. So maybe something literally like that. This is one of the trickier ones. No. Closer. Completely missed the back one. So maybe something like that. Not quite. I think I've got everything except for this little segment right here. Yeah, see, that messes everything up. So it's got to be like that. You know what? Let's reset all these. And let's just try to... Oof, whoops. Okay. I think right about here should be fine. Gonna smash it? Yeah, that's gonna smash it into the wall. So what if I added extra power to it? What if I just did that? What would happen? Alright. Oh, wow. Interesting. So that's actually backfiring worse. Okay. So what if I just do that instead? What would happen? Absolutely nothing. Okay. So what have I learned? Let's try that. It still smashes into the walls. There we go. That's an easy enough win right there. It's not the most glorious, but it's a win. I mean, I was hoping to get one of the challenges, but I'm not going to spend all day on one level. So, I'm just going to progress. Yep, 2 instructions. I can get all the cargo, actually. I could do the full health. Oh, it's not even full health. Okay, it's just 2 instructions in cargo. If I did that... I did that. Not enough. It would have to be an up. So I'm guessing that the best method would be... Oh, maybe, hold on. No. At the peak of the jump. Oof. Maybe something like that. Darn. It's not gonna be enough. Yep. Nope. Because this is not gonna be enough to get the win, because it's gonna slam me into that wall. Oh, wait. Got it. 2 instructions. Let's go. Getting 2 on pretty much every level my first run through is pretty not too shabby. Winning 14, winning 11, and full health. Alright. And what will this do? So both are equally not great. Maybe a little bit more to the top. No, I want to do it right before the wall. There we go. Really? Huh. Okay, well, that sort of worked. Maybe just a little higher? Trying to get it. That's gonna careen it into the wall right there, isn't it? Maybe something like that, but it's probably gonna skid across the top here. Oh, actually. Let's see. Okay, I think that worked. Okay. Now let's try to slow it down a little bit. Okay, that worked. Nick the wall there. Maybe something like that instead. No. Might be as simple as this. And then like something like this. No. The problem is there's too much stop to it. So maybe space that out just a little bit more. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we can put that in the corner there, like so. Okay. Now we can go up. Over. This is definitely a tricky one. This one might be one of the ones where I'm just like, nah, not worth. Okay. Maybe like something like that. So I want to try to launch it down there. Alright. That's gonna crane it into the wall, isn't it? Yep. Alright. So, what does this get me? I know it probably hits the top. It barely nicks the top. So maybe, just maybe... Let's see, where does that get me? I know that doesn't get me very far from that. So if I put another up arrow like right here, what does that do for me? Okay, it puts me way up here. I think I could actually work with that. Maybe that's what I need. We're making progress. Okay. I'm almost there. This one's a bit of a tricky one. Yep. And then we got... that. I'll work on like the timing and stuff later, maybe. This might not be a game I 100% personally, but aw, really? Come on, dude. Should have been it. That's fine. There we go. Full health. Next. Okay. Oh dear. What are the challenges? Collect cargo and win. Okay. Okay. So if I do that, what happens? Do I hit the top? No. Okay. Might want to look towards hitting the bottom a little bit. Yeah, nope. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay. Maybe something like that. Actually, that might work. Not enough lift. Maybe a little higher. Nope. Little higher. So close. Little higher. Got the lift I wanted. Sort of. little higher for more momentum, maybe? That's less momentum. That will probably have the opposite effect. It sends me back. That barely sent me anywhere at all. I need it to be at like the very peak. It starts going down. 'Cause then I'm not getting any lift. There we go. I'm wondering if you need to double it up. Like this right here. There we go. There's a good amount of lift. Nope. Okay. So I actually want to not do that. Said I want to hit it at the bottom? This one is kind of confusing, not gonna lie. Okay. Actually, I think, first of all, I'm dumb. Really? Okay, yeah, no. I want to hit at the bottom, for sure. So, I need to move that and see what this does. Okay. That's not going to give me nearly enough launch. And there's no more directional speed. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, see, that's not going to do anything for me. Because I'm not going to get high enough. So it actually has to be over here. This one is hard. This is the first, like, hard puzzle I've encountered. There we go. Oh. That's right. Needs to be just a... Needs to be right there or something like that. Yeah, they... Okay. Well, I accidentally collected that. Okay. Okay, good, good. I'm just trying to beat this one. Okay. I am definitely close. Oh. This could actually low-key be it. This one was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. No, I need to get the lift off of the fan. The first fan and the second fan first. This one's very tricky. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Bye, Mom. Thanks for stopping by. I know this isn't your usual type of game, but I'm enjoying the brain workout. Maybe actually, if I do that... Beautiful. Almost there. This one is a very specific type of puzzle. Okay. Maybe not two. Maybe just one. Maybe slow it down like this first. Maybe, just maybe? I am so close to accidentally and honestly getting it. Okay. Need to hit it at the very bottom. So maybe something like that. I've got a feeling this is all correct. Okay. Maybe if I get rid of... It's not enough. What if I do this? Give me 3 to go that way instead. It would be crazy if that's... That's the path it took. I feel like I'm so close to getting this one now. Maybe, just maybe, it needs that. We'll see how that changes things. Okay, get that momentum going from there, maybe. And then something like that, maybe? Nope. Not quite. I'm just stuck on this last segment right here. Because I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna help. Maybe? No. Honestly, maybe I just need to try and full stop. And then let that throw me. Bit of too much stopping power on that one. I'm just trying to beat the level. Oh. Take a little bit of damage because this is not full health. Yeah, you don't need to be full health. This is definitely an interesting one. Okay. I don't think that's what I need to do, though. I think I need to launch off of it. Yep. It's gonna mess everything up. Okay. I might actually need to come from the top on this one. Have it launch me up. Okay, maybe stop sooner. Honestly, I think if I just did this, I could win it without getting all the things. Let me try. Yep, there we go. I'll worry about getting the... Alright, where is the ending platform? Where is the ending platform? I don't see it anywhere. I'm guessing that the game wants you to collect all the cargo. Okay. Okay, that worked. Sort of. I don't see a... Oof. Maybe a bit further down, up. I do not see the landing pad at all, which kind of is confusing. I'm looking for it. Okay. Okay. Very janky way of doing this, but it's fine. Okay, so too much oomph. I wonder if the ending... No. Okay. Maybe just doing that will put me on there. Then one of these will launch me up. Actually... I'm guessing maybe it's... Ooh, close. There we go. That should do that. But where do we go from here? That is the question. Oh, I'm gonna try something really dumb. 3 times speed. I'm gonna trash all this. I'm gonna see something. Uh-huh. No. Maybe, just maybe, it is just this direction. Maybe it is this. No. I'm very curious. This is multiple thing. I know. Yeah. Okay, I am very curious about something. I want to try and do this solely for the sake of research. I mean, it worked. I was right. Alright, let's see the next level. Yep, gotta hit the buttons. Lots of objects on the moon can be turned on or off. Some are inconvenient, some are dangerous, and others block progress entirely. There are several ways to turn off these objects, there are several ways to turn those objects on and off. Railway switches, buttons, and keys have their own unique quirks. Each time a ship hits a button, it swaps the state of that object. Are we clear? Yes. Okay, so what we want to do is something like that, but more like that. No. Okay, and then we go like this. And we go like this. Bonk. Nailed it. Next. Okay, so... Okay, that's quite nice. Okay. Just above. So that works. No, it gets in the way. Okay. There we go. That comes down here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, good, good. Okay, is it full health? 8 instructions. Okay. And go like that. Yeah, there's probably no way I'm 100%ing it. Alright. So that gets us into the first door. Oh, nice. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, okay, I see. Oh. That's fine. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that is background. I guess full health? Nope. Collect cargo. Quite frankly, I'm just going for the win here. Let's see, old. Okay, now. This is kind of obvious, to be honest with you. There we go. Well, I mean, I made it back safely. Alright. There we go. Oh, I need to hit the button twice. Once for the key, and then I need to come out and hit it again. That's actually going to be very tricky. It's going to take a repeatable, I think. If I slam into it. Okay. Okay, so maybe something like this. Now if I do repeatable, I still need to hit that switch again. Okay. So I do need one repeatable, I think. Yes, okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Alright. Good. That should actually do it. Maybe not the most graceful, but back a little bit. Almost no damage either. Okay. Okay. Last part is the last part I need to get. There we go. Next. Cargo plus health plus 7 boosts. Maybe something like that. No. Now that I know I can go through the pole. Okay. Maybe something like that. Okay. Need a little bit more of a bounce off of that, to be honest with you. Too far. Maybe just doing that would be enough. Nope. Maybe a little closer to the front. Okay, so he does naturally hit it on its own. Alright, cool. Peak of the jump. Nice. Launch yourself back. It's gonna hit the other one first, isn't it? Yep. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Let's start by doing that. Then going back up. Oof. Gotta hit that second button. Closer. I'm just hoping that I don't get within range of it. Oh. That was much faster, much further, but not quite what I wanted. Maybe something like that instead. There we go. Okay. Hit build. Okay. Something like that should be fine. Ooh, no it's not. Maybe if I actually... My goal here is to hit the button. Okay, so I do need the up. Okay. That just gets me up there. I do that. No. So it has to be this. I just need to figure out the exact angle I want it to fly. I do want to hit the button. Without it getting interrupted. So once again, everything is correct so far, but this. If I could hit this side right here, something like this would be huge. So let's start experimenting on this side. Oh, that's not gonna be good. It's gotta be this. And something like that, maybe? Yeah, okay. Now, would that actually work, or would that send it too high? Wouldn't send it far enough. Okay. What if I just did that and slammed it into the side of the button? No. It would not have enough oomph. So something like that. Closer. What would happen if I did this? Nice! Got all three. That worked beautifully. I want to see that again in slow motion. Okay, launch. Hit that, bounce off, collect that, up, over, hit that, launch. Nailed it. That was good. Okay. Win for instructions. Ah, I see the problem. I can't place them anywhere in here. See if that did not help the cause at all. Okay. Maybe if I put it a little down, that'll get... Okay. Perfect. Don't need to be full health. Got it. First try. Well, not first try, but pretty close. Alright. Let's see. What is full health? 7 instructions at 9 seconds. Okay. Almost. Alright. Alright. Hit that. I'm just gonna win for this one. Nope. That should definitely be an up. Okay. Do that. Not enough. Let's see. Still not enough. How in the hell do I do this? to get out of the fan first before I do that. Might honestly just be done like that. See, I don't understand that. See, I can't actually push it any further because of the fans. So how the fudge am I supposed to get that to work? That does nothing for me. It didn't even inch further. Let's see how that works. I believed I was onto something, but I don't understand how to get past this fan. I'm not seeing any other buttons. Maybe I just need enough force going into it? Actually, it might be better to do that. Yeah. Keep up that force. I freaking deadlock at that wall every single time. That's what I don't understand. Maybe what I should be doing? Let me tear this apart again. Move that over. Hello. Oh, This is definitely tricky. See, now I'm getting some traction. But it's not enough. Move this over like this. I can, but it's still not enough. So will that affect it? Yes, it will. Okay. The problem is that picks me up. Is there any way of like doing that maybe? Or will I be too slow? Oh, I figured. Okay, I figured that out. Almost there. Okay, first. See if I legitimately can't slow it down. Okay. I'm thinking maybe going through that like that. Got it. 13 seconds. Try again. Let's see, where can I... potentially shave off some time? Okay, hold. Closer. Closer. Okay. Okay. Try that. And that. Closer. I think it's a matter of doing that. No. Can I actually, like, bounce off of the button and then come back through? Because this is right. Okay. Let's see. Going like that. Does not do much. Then doing that, maybe? No. Well, I mean, it hit. Needs to be up higher, I think. Maybe like that. Yeah. That hit. And maybe... No. I already beat this level, I think, so I'm gonna go to level select. Because technically I did beat it. Was this one? No, it wasn't. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Okay, it's a corner piece. So it really doesn't affect the outcome too much. Rattler. Keep an eye out for blinking trampolines and magnetic cannons. You can click and drag those to rotate them to other angles. So I could essentially do that if I wanted. Now, what does that do for me? I need to hit the trampoline hard, so I bounce really high. So I can potentially something like that. Let's see how... Use no trampolines? Are you kidding me? That is absolutely insanity. Will that actually reach? Yes, it will. I think I'm only gonna do one part of these. Just because I'm enjoying it, but I don't think it's a game that I would want to play. Okay. Too frequently? Like, I'm not gonna 100% it. I might beat it on my own time, but... no. Need a little bit of stank on it. Just to get that. Could be a problem. Let's see, hold on. Okay. That hits the ground too hard. That wouldn't give enough oomph, I don't. It would give too much oomph. Okay. Maybe something like that. Nope. I think it's really cool that you can mess with the trampolines, though. Okay, everything's fine so far, except for this last part. Okay, no. Don't want that. Okay. More oomph going into it, maybe? No. Did it actually make it close enough to where this would affect it? That is my question. No, just shy. Maybe. Ooh. Like the tip is just barely peeking out of it. Not enough to grab a hold of anything. I think that was it. Yes, it was. with enough oomph. Okay. Just gotta win. Ta-da! I can work on, like I said, if I so choose to, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be working on it. Let's see. Okay, when only one press of each button, 5 instructions. Okay, first off, let's see what each switch does. So... Okay. Let's see what each switch does. Okay, let's see. Alright. So what did that do? I know that turned off the top one and the bottom one. Okay. Then we can go up, over, not quite the over I had expected. Alright. Might be getting if there's a full health or one press only. That's fine. We'll just drop down there and win. $17. Alright. I wonder how many worlds there are. Yep, multiple ships. All of these ships are the same color. They can land on the platform. And the repeatables. Okay. So, both ships full health? Oh, win in 4 seconds. That is absolutely absurd. Okay, there we go. Get this under 4 seconds. 5 seconds, that's fine. might have been 5. Alright. This one is going to be super easy. Actually, go like that. It's a much shorter trip. Okay. Six seconds, alright. That's fine. It's still the multiples. That's what I mean by the game gets kind of crazy. Okay. You can just do this. Oh, these are repeatables. Okay, no, you can't. You can do that, though, maybe. Nope. I think I remember this one from the demo, though. Alright. Full health. Nope, 6 instructions. That's 1 instruction. That's 2 instruction. I'm gonna bother with the cargo. Something like that. No. Something more like that. Oh, I mean... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Oh, really? So close. Honestly, you want to know what I think maybe perhaps is a better solution? You're only using 1. See, at any time... Go like that. Okay. Go like that. Nice. Go like that. Still out of each other's flight pattern. Go like that. That might be it, to be honest with you. Yep. Yeah, 6 instructions. That was actually pretty easy. Okay. So let's first... get you to go up and over. Eight instructions, huh? Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Boing. Okay. That's two. Okay. Ooh, so close. Hmm. Okay. Let me finish out this end part here. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. And simply just do that. Oh, no, I cannot. Okay. Maybe if I do it like this. And then like this. Huh. Uh-oh. I done goofed. 2 seconds, chat. Alright, maybe I try this instead. I kind of want them all to intersect a little bit. To a certain extent. And they definitely do here. there. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't hurt him. He bypasses that. So if I do that... Okay, that hurts. That just sends them all... Okay. If I do that... followed by that... What happens? It fucks everything up. Okay. So maybe... Okay, so they're all using that one. I just wanna... The problem is... I can't do down, I can't do down. Okay. Alright, that's one. You might be better off just... doing that. So the bottom one makes it first. With the arc jump. Oops. Yeah. Alright. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take you over like so. Okay. No, it's gotta be. Everyone has to go down here. It has to be. If I make these repeatable, what happens? Okay. So we do get a little lift here. Problem is, if that's repeatable, that throws everything off. What if I'm just being really dumb and it's you have to come from below, you guys have to come from the top? Because those two kind of intersect. That would be repeatable, I think. If I just angle it one more over. Yeah, there's the first repeatable. Second repeatable. Okay, they intersect about right there. So third repeatable. All right. Last repeatable, maybe? Alright. You... Maybe you just need to, like, fall first? Ooh. No. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe here is where you start the climb again. Because then you just do one more. Okay, well, that works too. Damn it, you keep getting in my way. Okay, maybe you go down instead. Okay. Actually, go like that. And go like that. Nope. Has to be this right out of the gate. Followed by this. Followed by up. All right. Now then. Nope. What I can do for you instead is up. And over, maybe? No. I think it won't be a problem so long as... Won't be a problem so long as I get height, I think. I can do that. The problem is now I can't do anything with the green because all of my tools going this way, that's where it's gotta be going up. Let's see. Okay, so it's you. And then I need an up. I can get 2 of the 3. All with repeatables. Okay. What if I, in fact, make that a repeatable? Oh. There's still not enough height, I don't believe. We're about to find out. Welcome to the Slam Jam. Let's jam it in there. So close. Oh, so freaking close, dude. Yes! That's it. Okay. I've got this. That should be all she wrote. Ha! Booyah! Got it. That was a tricky one. Oh my dear God. Oh my God, this is gonna make my head hurt. I think this one's too difficult. Okay. I could... Oh wait, that's orange. Orange needs to come up and blue needs to come down. So it's gonna look something like that. There's just too much. I'm gonna skip that level. Let's see. Oh. I do remember this one. Okay. I do want you. Maybe something like that. And then followed by something like that. No. Too high. There. Still kind of have that upward... Dude, come on. Maybe... Oh yeah, that's right. It was like something like this. Something like that. I don't think it was any further down. Oh, maybe it was. Might have been right here. I don't know for sure. Nope. Actually, maybe. Possibly could be. Damn. It's really far down to get that hook right. I don't think I'll ever get that fucking hook right, man. Nope. Yeah, because that kind of just doesn't work. But maybe it'll work in reverse. Actually, that was fairly close. Because this one is slightly bigger. So if I can just bring that down one. If I can just bring that down one more. That should be all he needs. No. Come on. There we go. Alright. No. There we go. That's repeatable. There we go. Does this need to be repeatable? I don't think it does. Maybe something like that for that one. Okay. Did they collide? No, they did not. Maybe something like that. Oh, okay. And then something like that, maybe? Okay. Now what do you need? You need to launch upwards. There's a problem with that, though. I think you can't have three on the same thing. So what you need, actually, is that. Okay, first of all, let's get you sorted out, and then I'll worry about you. Okay. Alright. you can go like that. Let's see if that works. Kind of. A little bit lower, maybe. So you hit it a little earlier. Maybe actually a little later. Well, you're already safe. You're gone. Okay. You potentially be set to later, so you go up further. No. Earlier, maybe? Okay. For you, I think that would be enough. No, it would not. That would be actually too much. Maybe something like that. They're still not technically in the way. Alright, cool, cool. The flight path so far has been really solid. Ah, damn it. Okay. Maybe instead you do this. Nope. Okay, gotta see where the paths... Okay. So if I bring it right there, what happens? Okay. So... this one, the first one is completely 100% right. I think what I have to do is this. Because then I can afford to slow him down. A little bit. Okay. Now I can afford to do that. Alright. They do not intersect except for right here. But you, I can launch you now. And that should put you safe. The only problem is you bashing your face against the wall. Exactly. How do I fix... Ooh, no. Not put up arrow. Instead... how about we do left arrow on umph, and then maybe if we can time it, I could send you down his path. Let's see if I can't work from there. would require a little bit more moving. It's fine. Okay. What if I just did that? Interesting. I need, let's see. Maybe actually, I just do this, this, this. Let's see. Okay. First, you need to be launched. Not much is for sure. Okay. Need to be launched a little better than that. Oh, no, a little sooner than that. Alright. Alright. So if I make that repeatable, how does that work? Very well, actually. Alright. Let's see. Again. That's not working. So these two perfectly intersect. Both using the same... Oh, crap. Crap baskets. Okay. Something like, it was something like this. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do that just so I know and just so I'm clear. Okay. Maybe... We are getting somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have liftoff. We don't have liftoff anymore. So what went wrong there? Maybe just another up instead. Perfect. Okay, that worked. I could probably do it at full health, but I don't want to. This one was really interesting. This is the last level of the demo that I played, actually. I think basically what I had you do is hit the button like that. Oh wait, no. You didn't hit the button, you did. You just sat there for a moment. Okay, no. It was this, and then it was like this. I mean, a little bit closer. Nope, maybe it was a little further. I don't think it was something like this. Maybe it was. Yes, it was. Okay. This one is gonna take me too long, but I remember playing this one. Seeing triple. That one's too difficult for my brain. Crowded out. Let's see. This one I might be able to do quickly. Okay. Okay, that's one. Can I actually do that? Would that actually work? Kinda. Honestly, it might be better just to do that. That actually might be problematic. We'll try it this way. Oh, no. Okay, so they're intertwining there, which is fine. Honestly, I think the best bet is just to keep moving from here and doing this. And try and get them to all hit as many times as humanly possible. Okay. Retry. Okay. I need it to be repeatable. Yep. Okay. You are a special little snowflake that gets your own. go. Let's see. Let's see what a mess we can create, shall we? I make it repeatable. Okay. So I might actually just do this, because these two play nice. Sort of. Okay. There we go. Okay. You go far out. You do not. You bounce. You bounce. Let's see. Okay. So we have a problem here. Even if I make that repeatable, do we still have the same issue? Honestly, I just bring you down here and you down here. I think that might solve everything, to be honest with you. And if I make that one repeatable, one makes it. Now two makes it. Hopefully. I mean, I'll take it. It's still technically two. One still made it. Okay, let's honestly just make all of these repeatable and see what happens. And this will be my last, go for the video. I do not think that any will survive, but we shall see. Oh, one made it. Alright, if I get rid of him, what happens? Do both of them make it? Technically, yes. Wait a minute, hold on. I might have just accidentally cooked. No. Close. So close. Try that. The problem is that. Alright. Well, anyways, that's gonna do it for both the stream and the YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, which I kind of honestly really did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I post my next YouTube video. Also, if you like what you see and want to see me live, come on over to twitch.tv/onedamngamer, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. That is where I will be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe one day in the future I'll pick this back up, but probably not. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Now one of them makes it. Now two of... Oh, no. Now none of them make it. Alright, thank you to my lurkers, chatters, followers, and anyone who has ever rated me, whether you stayed a minute or an hour. I appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow with another new game. I am going to be updating my stream schedule. Potentially a new game. If not, probably just do Core Keeper. It all depends if it's even possible at this point. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to follow, join my community Discord, as those are the two best ways to stay up to date on all of my streaming activities. And if you want to catch more, go over to youtube.com/onedamngamer Monday through Friday. That's where I post my VODs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. No raid today.